Good morning, happy Monday. Welcome back to another little video. If you're new here, I'm Camille. I was born and raised in Maui and I currently live here in Las Vegas. I live here with my boyfriend Ethan and we just moved into a house, and I document my journey here in Vegas, also just in my life in general in my 20s. So excited you're here. I'm gonna show you guys my routines. So I recently finished a half marathon the first weekend in April, and so this week is my first week back to a somewhat normal like workout routine, and I wanted to document my mornings because getting up earlier in the morning has genuinely changed my life. It has allowed me to have more time in the day because quite literally you're just simply getting up earlier, but I just love the way a morning routine has totally shifted my mindset and my routines and just the way that my energy is throughout the day. For me, it's just been such a game changer and I love to talk about it. So I thought to just like film the couple mornings in my life this week. So we're gonna do that in this video and I'm really excited. So today, I'm waiting for my bagel to toast and I'm going to the gym. I will be doing a push workout today. So everything that involves like legs, probably like more like quads, and like I'm still thinking through it because I just genuinely feel like I'm new to the gym again. I haven't picked up a weight to do weight training since November, and so this is really interesting for me. I am going to just kind of see how I feel. It'll be really painful and I already know that, so I'm nervous. Also, since we moved, we're closer to a different gym, which I'm not really used to, and I'm still kind of getting used to the layout of it. I plan on doing like a hybrid training, so I plan on doing like a push, a pull, and then the other 2 days I'm gonna do runs. So whether that be like a short run or a long run. I also have been recently playing pickleball, and so that's probably gonna fill like my 5th day of the week. I don't want to get to like hardcore right now because I just need to see how my body feels, and I genuinely lost like a ton of muscle. So yeah, that's just where we're at right now with the little workout update. Okay, here is the morning setup typically. So while I eat my small breakfast just to fuel me up for the gym, I like to read my Bible. I read a chapter a day. I don't put a lot of pressure on myself to do anything crazy, but I do a chapter a day, and then I do a couple like journal entries on what I read. That's what I typically do before I leave. And it is currently 5:41. I used to be really strict on myself and tell myself to leave at 5:45, but today is a little bit of a different morning. So it's a different morning because my team and I have like a full day of quarterly planning and it's off-site. So I'm not going to the office as I usually would. So I don't have to be there until 9. Well, it starts at 9. I plan on getting there at 8:30 just to give myself time to park and hang out with my coworker before everything starts. So it's a little bit of a different morning in that sense. I used to get ready at the gym because once I started doing my longer runs, it took me a long time to like get completed and get home to shower and all those things. I just wasn't on time. So I used to get ready at the gym. I would shower and everything, but I'm gonna kind of see like how going back to the gym is gonna look like, whether that be if I'm gonna take a super long time. I used to just like not take a long time in the gym. I would genuinely go a maximum of like 50 minutes, and I'm hoping I'm probably gonna be the same. So I think that's what I'm gonna probably do. And anyway, I'm gonna get ready here at home because I have a later start to my day. I start at 8, I get to the office at 8, and I clock in by then. So that's kind of the usual routine, but today's a little bit different. So it'll be fun. And sometimes it's really nice to like have the ability to adapt to a new morning. I used to really hate having a change in routine. And now that like I'm more aware of the time that I have in the morning, it just opens me up to just any variables that could happen. Okay, Okay, I'm back home now, back in the bathroom because I'm gonna get ready. It is 7:13, and here's one of my secrets to success when I am having a busy week, or just in general. Every week I've started to do this. Right here you'll see outfits, and this is every outfit for the entire week. So here's Monday. Just take it off the rack and I'll know exactly what I'm wearing today. I also base it off of my schedule. So every single outfit has very intentional purpose, but this has saved me so much time in my morning. So sometimes in the week, I will get ready at the gym. Sometimes I'll be resting from the gym, whatever. So it's just nice to have everything laid out perfectly for me. I don't have to think twice about what I'm wearing, and my company has two separate offices that I report to, and I work for a home builder, so sometimes I might be on site. I think about the weather, I think about where I'm gonna be, who I'm gonna see, if I'm presenting or anything like that, and I plan accordingly. Today is a very, very chill outfit because my team and I are just sitting together literally all day from 9 to 5 p.m. and we are planning for Q2. So I have these linen pants. I probably wore these the last time we had this quarterly planning. It's just so cozy. And then I have this talentless little gray shirt, and I'm gonna wear my New Balances because I haven't worn it to work yet. And I just learned how to clean them. So ready for that. I'm so much more talkative now that I had a workout. I think I was like still half awake earlier in this vlog. It's fine. So I ended up doing like squats, shoulder press, I did chest press, I did tricep extensions, and I did leg extensions. And oh my gosh, you guys, the squats were so sore, which is kind of defeating because I used to be able to like lift, I think my max was like 205. Oh, and this was like way back. This was probably like winter of 2022. No. Yeah. Winter 2020, no, winter 2023 actually. And I was able to like squat so much. And today I had the bar, I did 2 sets of it, and my legs were like cramping. And then I added on 10 pounds for each side for the last 2 sets. And yeah, it was very humbling. So gonna have to build that back up, but it's okay. It's all part of the little journey now that I'm done training for the half marathon. But it was so worth it and it was so fun. I did a little recap on my Instagram if you want to check that out, and in general it was just such a good experience. I would do a half marathon again, but not a full marathon. A full marathon is way too freaking long. A half marathon was like just fun and quick, and I actually enjoyed myself. I didn't feel like I was dying, so would recommend a half marathon, but not a full. I also ran a 5K. I forgot about that. I ran a 5K this weekend for work. It was called Corporate Challenge, and we do this challenge against other Las Vegas companies in the area that are the same size as us. So we are a company of like 200 people or less, and so we compete only against 200 people or less. And I did the 5K on Saturday. The course, not ideal. It was actually uphill, which I wasn't used to because my half marathon was downhill, so I was banking on that during my training. So yeah, also very humbling. I have like a good chunk of time, so I'm gonna make sure to eat a good breakfast for this day ahead of me. Okay, so got the final fit on. I have a jean jacket just because it's a little chilly outside, and sometimes I get cold during this meeting situation. So gonna head out right now. I also just did a little bit of a very focused worship session for the last like 10 minutes, and it was just so special, and I just feel so called to share. Yesterday we went to church and they talked about perspective. It was such a beautiful sermon. I'll link it down below for you guys. I love our church that we have found out here, and it really just leaves me so inspired and on fire for God. But yeah, I'm gonna head out and I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Good morning. Welcome to another morning. It is Tuesday. I am getting ready to go on a run. It is 5:45. I could not get up this morning. I woke up at probably 5:10, and I stayed in bed for a bit because I just love our bed. I just want to be in bed sometimes. I don't have to run by any means. I mean, I'm done training at this point. I just think it would make me feel really good. And also, I need to wash my hair desperately. So I'm gonna go on a run, come back home, shower, and get ready for the day. I have a couple meetings today since yesterday kind of pushed back the week. I have a lot of just meetings to go through and things to catch up on. But yesterday was pretty good for work, and last night I called Abby and we just had like a night in. One of the more really freeing things about having a morning routine or just getting up earlier is the fact that I can use this time for anything I want, quite literally. Last week I had to get an ingrown removed and I couldn't work out, so I organized our bathroom closet one morning the other week before Ethan's grandma was in town. I cleaned the bathroom in here and also her bathroom. It's just so nice to like have those things done sometimes in the morning. It's just a lot nicer and it makes the evening so much better. That was one of the most impactful things, especially because like when I started working full-time, I would go to the gym after work and it just made everything a lot later. I was sleeping late, I was eating late, and I just think like a morning routine is everything, because some mornings I just simply don't want to wake up, and for my method I just set 2 alarms and I just get up. Also, Ethan leaves for work earlier around the same time that I want to be up, so it's easier because he's already moving and like I feel more motivated to get up. So for my run, I'm just gonna do like 3 miles. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. Eating a little granola bar. This brand does like all allergy-free products, so I'm not scared that this might have nuts in it. Love it so much. This is the mixed berry flavor, but they have like a bunch of other good ones. I feel like I might look into getting a bigger pack of these because they're actually so good and really filling. Okay, in my garage now, I'm putting my keys in my little fanny pack. Here are my shoes. I wore these for the race, and I'm aware they're not like long distance running shoes, but they got the job done. They're the Infinity React Pro probably, or something of that sort. My foot doctor said I shouldn't be wearing these because I get ingrowns, but I don't have any alternative, so here's what we're wearing. Okay, and then if I'm listening to music, I typically was listening to, sometimes I would mix it up and listen to like throwbacks. I was listening to Doja Cat for a while I ran, and then now I'm a house music girly. Like through and through, if I'm running, I'm listening to house music. Yesterday morning when I went to the gym, I also listened to house music. I even listened to it at work when I'm like really, really trying to focus and I just need something to distract me. So yeah, that is what I'm listening to. Gonna stretch and then head out. I'm feeling good. Like now I'm like, I don't regret this at all. I'm already at this point, so now I'm excited. Okay, fully ready now, just packing up some breakfast. This is just Trader Joe's frozen pancakes and then some frozen sausages. And then we made loco moco last night, so I have the meat, onion, and rice, and then some gravy on the side. And then here is my very fun spring fit. This top is from Lotus and Lilies. She's a small business here in Las Vegas. I need to figure out when she's gonna be at another pop-up or something, because it's just easier to like look at the prints in person. I just love it. And then these pants, my tried and true, from Target. I have had these since probably my junior year of college. And speaking of Target, my sandals are also Target. These are summer of last year, I think. But yeah, you know what? They hold up very well. I don't wear sandals as much as I used to wear sandals like in high school in Hawaii, because like that's just a different vibe. But I wear them quite a bit and I love them. They're just very reliable. Here's everything. I'm gonna head out now and enjoy my Tuesday. Have a good day. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I had the hardest time waking up this morning. I meant to get up at like 5:40ish and it wasn't to work out or anything. Today I'm taking a rest day, but it was to edit for my friend Haley, and I just couldn't get up. I had a later night last night. I have a small group every other week on Tuesdays, and we finished at like 9:15, and then I got gas at Costco just before they closed. I'm very sensitive with my sleep. If it's off, then I just have a harder time to keep the schedule. So every day is not this whole easy wake up of 5:15, 5 o'clock. Like some days are like this and I just can't. So taking it easy, giving myself grace because I'm just simply tired. I'm probably gonna make myself a coffee today just because I think that'll really help. I was gonna do my hair because it's clean and I'm challenging myself to style my hair, but I just don't know if I have that time yet. Our dryer is supposed to be delivered this morning, but it's in the time frame of 7:30 to 11:30, which is obviously a gigantic time frame. So I told Ethan I could stay as late as like 8:15ish, and if they don't come before then, he is gonna come home from work and assist with the installation, and then everything will be good. But I'm so flippin' excited to get our dryer finally. We've been doing our laundry at our apartment, which has been such a blessing despite, you know, the inconvenience, because we still have our apartment. Like, it's just not ideal to have two places right now, but it allowed us to move here without wondering or forcing ourselves to clean and kind of rush that move out process. So it's all good. It all works out. And I'm just simply so excited. I probably will do laundry tonight. Like, I think we have like quite a bit of things that we were putting off. Like, I thrifted a couple weekends ago. I still haven't washed it because it's not that urgent for me to take it all the way to the apartment and wash it and then bring it back. But we also have brand new towels we have to get in the wash, and we can obviously wash our current towels as well. So excited for that. Today I have a morning meeting and they provide breakfast. So I'm not going to eat breakfast here at home, which is really nice. And then I plan on eating lunch at a park during our lunch hour just because it's perfect weather here in Vegas right now. It is getting warmer, but it's not like uncomfortably hot. Like, this is the perfect time to be outside. So that's going to be my plan for lunch. And then in the afternoon, I'm going to be on site. I'm going to visit a couple sites that my company has just to kind of plan out the quarter and talk with the people on site. So I'm very excited for today. Let me grab my outfit. I have my black jean jacket, and just wait for my vision, okay? I have my Levi's that I literally wear in every single vlog that I have ever vlogged here on YouTube. And then I have this Classy Network bodysuit. These tried and true. If there's one thing I would recommend that you pick up if you're starting like a corporate little wardrobe, it's Classy Network bodysuits. When you flip it inside out, all of them have something called, like, they call it their Brammies, and you're able to put in padding in the back, and you can obviously remove it. So it's literally like a sports bra, but for a regular top. It looks funny on the inside, but you could never tell. And they have the coolest items. Like, they started off doing like just shirts and bodysuits. So I'm a big fan of their bodysuits just because it's such a staple, and I know it's a work appropriate because it'll cover my torso. But also they do dresses, they do like tube tops, they do halter tops, like all these like really fun tops that like you typically would need a really annoying bra in. And this is what the padding looks like. It's literally just like sports bra pads. And they come in like a thicker design, or you can get a flatter design as well. But I wasn't purchasing once they've made that transition. And you can buy it separate now just to save on waste, or it used to just come like with the Brammy, but I end up having like tons of these pads for no reason at all. Okay, changed it up because the jean jacket felt a little too casual, and the one that I have has a lot of rips in it, and I don't know, wasn't feeling it. Put on the Zara blazer. I'm trying to think when I bought this. I don't shop at Zara. I try to leave my house by like 7:30, especially if I'm going to the office that's farther away, but I'm gonna just see if I can be home for this dryer installation. So while I wait for that, I'm gonna start editing for Hales. She is a hairstylist here in Vegas. I'm gonna tag her in the description, and then I'll also leave it on the screen. She's amazing, and I'm gonna do some of her socials for her for the month, and I'm gonna just hang out. Before heading downstairs, I almost forgot I wanted to clear the room so that the dryer can come in here seamlessly. And here's our little washer, so she's lonely. Got these from our realtor when we closed, and I personally really like it. Ethan hasn't been drinking it, but he really still likes this one from Costco. Got steak and rice today. Cookies, chips, granola bar. We're not anything fancy. We just use whatever's cheap. I just texted Ethan because I don't want to really wait around if they're not coming. It calls and said that we're their 6th stop for the day, so I'm not gonna stay. I'm gonna head out to go to work. Here's the final fit. Gonna just grab my lunch and water and head out the door. I'll see y'all tomorrow for Thursday morning. Good morning, happy Thursday. No fancy montage for today because I didn't even know if I was gonna get up. Honestly, I woke up at my usual workout alarm, which is like 5:05 a.m. And last night I went to bed knowing, like, honestly, if I don't feel like getting up, I just like simply won't, and I can just stay home for the morning. But I woke up and like I was pretty awake, so just got ready. Here I am, gonna eat a granola bar. I think the one thing that's really motivating me is I'm gonna do a pole workout today, and it's just fun to kind of get into like a new groove of things. Also, my legs are really sore from Monday's workout, but nothing else, like not my upper body. So I just have to kind of gauge like what that'll look like for my rest of the workouts as I keep going through this and get adjusted again. I really want to do conventional RDLs. My gym has like 5 squat racks though, so we'll see how that goes. If you just started to like get back into working out like I am, or you've worked out a bunch and you just like to write things down, I have a notes app of like all these like past workouts and things that I really just love, and I did it like by muscle group, so I always remembered, and like if I ever got bored in the gym I could always look back at it. I personally think a lot you know, with these morning routines and everything, I'm pretty patient with myself when it comes to like my morning routines and stuff, and if I just don't feel like going or doing anything, like I just simply won't. And it's different, especially like when I was training for the half marathon, that I had to have much more discipline. But if I like just don't feel awake or energized to wake up, sometimes I just like don't force it. It's like sometimes just better for myself to kind of take it easy and like not always like be so disciplined, because it's, you know, sometimes your body just really needs the rest. And another tip I was gonna shout out in this video is if I have like a different morning where I have to be there earlier or I have to be at a different place, like I will set a reminder on when to leave, and so I'll give myself like a 5-minute buffer. If I have to leave at 7:30, I will set an alarm for 7:25, and I will just put like leave in all caps, and I will make it known like I have to leave and like get in my car so that I can leave at 7:30. And that's really been helpful, especially in college, because I had to take like a bus system from my apartment, but also just like with work now, sometimes I have to report to different areas and stuff like that, and so reminders app really does help, because even though I'm up early and I feel energized from working out, sometimes my mind goes elsewhere and I'm like, oh, maybe I should fold this or put these dishes away, and it's like, no, just focus on like leaving right now. And so that's also really helpful if you kind of get a little distracted like I do sometimes, because you think you have more time than you actually do in the mornings. And that's just another tip that I love. You're in our little medicine cabinet right now. I'm trying to change up the angles every so often because I'm only in my bathroom or kitchen in this entire video, but that's okay. Just finished at the gym. It was actually a really quick little session. I could have gone longer. I don't know, I didn't want to rush this morning. Did my workout. A couple things happened at the gym. First of all, I thought I was gonna get a squat rack. I stretched really quick, and then I just don't like stretching at the squat rack. I feel like it's a waste of everyone's time if I'm stretching at the rack. So I stretched on the turf, and then I saw a rack the entire time. I was like, oh my gosh, love this for me. And I was walking over just like really excited, and then this girl like came from a different direction and cut me off, and she got it. And you know what? She deserved it. She was there for probably like 40 minutes. So I'm glad I didn't take that, experience away from her. But I did have to go like on a different like rack that you couldn't like put the weights on the floor like you weren't probably supposed to. So I just didn't do conventional RDLs. I just did regular like RDLs. I did back and all that stuff. And then the second thing that happened to me was I was doing bicep curls, and the little like clip that holds the different attachments on the cable was really loose, and I noticed it was loose, but I like started going and I did literally 2 reps of bicep curls, and the thing fell out, and it like luckily didn't hit me or anything because it's not like elastic, but it came out, and I was like, wow, that was really humbling. So yeah. And then I think what I learned in today's workout is supersets are really good for me because it kind of gives me the illusion that I'm running. I feel like right now that I'm back in weight training, I don't know if this interests actually anybody. I'm realizing I'm talking about this an awful lot, and I'm aware of that, but now that I'm transitioning back into weight training, I feel like I'm not burning as many calories as I did when I was running, because it's very obvious, like when you're running, you just burn like so many calories and you're sweating, and you just like notice that you worked out. With weight training, I don't really sweat unless I'm doing like very heavy weight or I'm supersetting. So I think I have to superset and just kind of mix things up so that my energy levels continue to be high. For a fun little fit today, I'm wearing this dress from Viva Lani. This is her birthday print in the green color. I feel bad because I kept saying it was blue. Gonna listen to House Guest by Kenzie Elizabeth. This is her most recent episode. It's called Grandma Hobbies Are In and Why You Need Hobbies in Your 20s to Be a Happy, Healthy Individual. I couldn't agree more. I might buy a bike. I'm actually serious. Like, I might buy a bike, and I told myself I'm allowed to buy pickleball rackets and balls and stuff once I go to pickleball 3 times. I have not been 3 times, so I will not buy it yet, but that is also on my hobby list because I want to play like with friends and stuff. I think that's so fun. Let me show y'all the dryer. We used it yesterday for the towels, which was much needed. Here is the washer. She's so deep, like I can barely reach in without like having to tippy toe. For lunch today, I'm gonna take leftover pot stickers, and then I also have these fried noodles from Ross J's that we ate on Sunday. Honestly, not the best fried noodles. I've eaten much better fried noodles here in Las Vegas. I think it just sounded really good, and I was envisioning something a little different. I'm gonna go finish my bagel in the car, and I am heading out for the day. I will see y'all tomorrow for the last morning of the week. Good morning, friends. Welcome to the last morning in this vlog. It's Friday. So happy that it's Friday. This week actually went by pretty fast in all considerations. I was just really off with sleep this week, and it was really hard for me to wake up. So wanted to give myself another morning to just rest and reset. And so I spent a lot of time in bed this morning looking at Mary Morin tickets because she put out some more dates for tours this year. And I texted Abby about it because I just really want to go see Mary Morris at least once in my freaking life. I'm gonna just get ready and have a chill little morning. Probably gonna maybe see if I can freelance for my sister real quick. I'm gonna probably do some pictures instead though. I've been doing a lot of reels for her, so I want to kind of mix up her feed a little bit. Really excited for the weekend. I'm gonna go to dinner tonight with my friend. We're gonna eat sushi, and then tomorrow I'm gonna go serve at church They have a food pantry every third Saturday of the month, and I haven't gone in quite a while, so I'm really excited to serve this Saturday. And then Ethan and I also have to clean the apartment. I'm gonna make that a separate video because I want to kind of show you guys our old apartment and talk to you guys through like how Ethan and I live together as a couple and how it's been for us so far. We've been living together now for 2 years, which sounds like a really long time, and it's kind of crazy all the things that we've learned about living together and just navigating this whole new season of our lives together. So I'm gonna probably do a separate video on that, and I'm really excited to kind of get the heck out of the apartment because it's just kind of like this looming thing in the back of my head that like we have to clean it, we have to clean it, we have to move out, and it's like slowly coming. So excited for that though. And I do have a new lash lady I'm going to on Sunday, so we'll see how I like her. Just put on makeup, trying to figure out what to do with my hair because it's very oily. Today I'm challenging myself to have a quiet morning. I'm not playing any music, podcasts, nothing. The reason being, I am always listening to something if I'm home alone, and it makes sense, it does. I just need to chillax sometimes. I think I overstimulate myself and I blame everything else around me, but I'm kind of also the problem sometimes. So I think I just need to control when I have quiet mornings and when I can blast the music depending on how I feel. But when I thought about goals this month, I didn't really have a lot because I feel like life's just been really fun and busy, but also very meaningful. Like we've just been having so many good family and friend time lately that I felt like putting all those goals on myself wasn't going to be very productive. And I also think the last video where I prepped for 2020, a lot of those goals that I initially set, I easily kind of integrated that into my routine and it didn't become really a goal anymore because I was already actively working on it. Does this make me look like I'm in high school? I'll just put like multiple earrings, so maybe it'll balance it out. Based on my goal overview, oh, okay. One of them was to begin the YouTube channel. I initially had a very aggressive posting cadence I wanted to do for myself. I wanted to do 4 times a month. Yeah, that was very aggressive and I kind of knew it. I just wanted to see like if I could push myself to kind of get in that cadence and to kind of like put my focus more toward YouTube. So that was one of my goals, and you know, I'm still doing YouTube. I'm just not at the cadence that I initially had set forth. You know, 2 times a month is probably like more than enough. Editing just took a longer time than anticipated. I don't necessarily want to be on my computer editing for like longer than an hour each night. Yeah, calling people. I set goals to get rid of things, to declutter before we moved. Saving, I had like some savings goals that were really achievable for me to do. Prepping breakfast was one of them. That was really easily integrated into my routine. I can always be better at it, but like each morning I know exactly what I'm eating. Like it's not like I'm standing there thinking of what to do. As we get more into a new schedule here at the new house, I will kind of like refine the goals and everything. I think that's why I gave myself so much grace with the goals this month, because this is our first full month here in the house, and I think I just really wanted us to kind of figure out what that looks like for us, what routines we want to set for ourselves, chores, all that good stuff, because obviously it's more space to cover than before, and just to kind of see like what type of vibe we're feeling. Okay, earrings for sure did help. I feel like it's kind of filling out this blank area here. Yeah, but that's kind of a little goal update because a lot of people told me in person, Camille, you're literally crazy making quarterly goals. I understand. I get it. But it did work for me, and I'm the type of person, like, if I have a problem, I will not let it go on for, like, longer than 3 days. And so a lot of these goals and, like, problems I saw in my life, it was very easy for me to achieve and kind of, like, get into a routine. I'm pretty adaptable if I find that it's actually bringing me a solution and improvements in my life. So, you know, I also set those goals with, like, very good intentions of reaching them. Like I would, that's kind of the point of the quarterly goals. It was to like spread out the goals so it was more achievable. Like as I go further down into the year, I'm doing more things because I'm hoping and I know that I will integrate these goals into my life. Does that make sense? Like you're gonna build off of it as the year goes on. And that's also kind of the point of like when you work for corporate and you do quarterly goals, like it's overarching ideas. So like I have topics and then I have like little goals underneath that I know are very easy to attain. So like calling through people is a part of my faith category actually, because my word for the year is honor, and I want to honor all the relationships in my life. And by calling people, that is me honoring and fostering more relationships and closer relationships in my life. So that's kind of where that all comes from. If that doesn't make sense, I have the video still up, or I linked the TikTok to the girl that actually like presented that to me on my For You page. So yeah, that's my little spiel about my quarterly goals and how like that personally worked for me. But I get it. It's overwhelming. I understand. High level way to look at things. I'm talking like I'm at work. I'm so sorry. This needs to stop. I'm gonna go downstairs and eat breakfast. I'm actually really weirdly hungry. It is 7:16. I feel like you can't get coasters that are a good price and that are this durable anymore. I thought about this in bed the other night. I'm gonna do a couple pictures on how to use your coasters other than just on your dining table with a cup. And I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm heating up some toaster strudel because I'm really craving a pastry. I'm the pinnacle of all things health over here. Here's the finished product in all her glory. Okay, so done taking pictures for Julia and my breakfast is all done. I'm actually gonna head out the door right now. I like to kind of leave around 30 to 40 minutes before work starts, and it is 7:37, so I want to make sure I get there on time and I'm not rushing. I'll eat my breakfast when I'm at my desk, but that's it for this little vlog. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.